listen, the main thing I want this podcast to be about, okay, is about us being friends, all right? So focus on.
Hey, good
Hey,
evening, everybody. Welcome to the Two Way Brotherhood podcast.
2A Brotherhood Podcast.
Two-Way
Welcome
Brotherhood
to
Welcome, welcome,
Podcast.
welcome
the
to the
1B Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Brotherhood.
All right. So we're going to open our Bibles to Job 5:17 through 18. And quote of the
Okay.
day is, "Blessed is the one whom God corrects. So do not despise the discipline of the Almighty, for he wounds, but he also binds up. He injures, but his hands also heal."
Good quote.
And it's a very good Bible verse. And you know what? That's exactly why all of our fathers whooped our behinds and they disciplined us so we could be better men.
So we can
I'm
be
I'm
men.
I'm a victim of gentle parenting.
You know what I'm saying?
That
That's
says a
like,
lot.
bear the rod, spoil the child. You know what I mean? So you have the children who aren't disciplined are going to walk all over their parents, you know?
I'll drop kick them.
I mean, you can tell though. Like, I know you guys when you go out into public and stuff. Maybe you go shopping or something, and you see kids that are like like have no respect for their parents. You know, no discipline.
Like,
They can't like keep quiet or sit still. You know.
like the ones
That's
you was
that's not true. Just some kids just can't sit still or be quiet. It's not that they're not disciplined. Like my dad whooped my ass over and over again. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't be quiet.
But you
like
learned
the ones you was
eventually.
talking about. It was
St-
Sephora, right, Josh?
It
Sephora.
was what?
That one store that the kids would go in and demand makeup.
Oh yeah, that's Sephora. Yeah,
Yeah, that was Austin. I'm sorry, that was you, Austin, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know about
I
you,
went into
Austin.
Sephora for Christmas because I was buying Christmas gifts there,
Mm.
and I was seeing a bunch of stuff about that. Yeah,
Did
But
you
there
want to
were
work there?
Sephora. It's like apparently some skincare stuff called Drunk Elephant that's not meant for like prepubescent teenagers or even just teenagers in general. I think it's
Mm.
called like Drunk Elephant.
Mm.
And these kids were going in and making smoothies, mixing all the samples together and like lathering it on their face and like destroying products. Yeah, and they were, racking up massive bills, and their parents
Isn't
were just pushovers and just paying it.
how bored are these kids nowadays?
I don't know.
I don't know. With the Tide Pod challenge, that's when I realized like kids are just we've lost many generations. Like
Yeah.
when that was a big thing, they started locking them up because kids were just going into the store, opening it, and doing it at the store, and then freaking getting poisoned.
Yeah, dude. It was like a big thing. Like, who invented the Tide Pod challenge? Like, who started that and thought it was a good idea?
Mm.
You had
Dumbass person.
people on TikTok biting into Tide Pods and just, I guess, spitting them out. Like,
Was that on TikTok? I think it was before TikTok.
No, I don't think it was
I thought it was during the
the
lockdown
beginning
thing.
stages when it got big, right?
That was like,
That was like 2018.
yeah, that was like 2018, 2017, I feel like. That wasn't
You
even
sure?
2018. That was like
Nah.
2017, 2016.
Nah, it was after that, man.
No, it was like 2016, 2017. Here, I'm about to look it up. I'm about to Google this ish.
Did you guys see what happened at the Kansas City Super Bowl celebration?
Yeah, apparently Taylor Swift donated like $100,000 to one of the women that to the woman that lost her life.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Taylor Swift. I was like, what? Is that what happened? I was like, I'm talking about the shooting. I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift.
There was a shooting at the Super Bowl.
No.
No, it was
It
the
was at the
party.
it was the celebration, and apparently it was gang violence. It was just like two. I don't know if it was rival gangs or somebody had a problem with somebody, and they just whipped out a gun and started shooting at each other.
Yeah, and someone lost their life, and
It was 20 people that got hit.
yeah, so pretty nasty business.
Yeah, there's videos out there. It was like two dudes that tackled the guy and held him down, or one of the guys. They tackled him and like held him on the ground till the cops got there.
I would
And
have been
then-
kicking them. I would have been doing.
I would have shot him. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about while you're on the
Pew
ground.
pew pew.
Of course, you know, if somebody's shooting, you
Pepe
know,
le
they should get
pew
popped in
pew.
the face. You know what I mean?
I've been like, oh, what's this?
Hold him down. Pop, pop, pop.
No, that's how you go to jail.
Like,
That's when you
This is
curve
how
the bullet. You curve the
this is how
bullet.
we do in Albania.
Yeah, that's why that doesn't happen in Albania. Because that happens in Albania.
I'd have hit him with that hello, motherfucker. Break out the
Dimitri
chainsaw, start cutting shit.
put it like, do you see the bullet?
That's one of the best lines ever, man. Best lines ever.
Yes,
Look,
yes.
look inside. Tell me, do you see the bullet? Do you see the bullet? He's like, yes. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. But yeah, man, that was crazy. And big ups to those guys for stepping up and tackling that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
For shizzle.
Putting their life on the line to stop a bunch of idiots.
Big ups to Taylor Swift for
Shut up about Taylor Swift. Nobody cares.
the Swifties do. Okay, you gotta
She's
get
a whore.
You gotta get with the program. Okay,
She's a whore.
she's what the people want.
A whore.
It
Dimitri
gets the
act like he
people
wouldn't marry
going.
her.
It gets the people going. It's
It
what
does
the
what
people
it's
You
want.
wouldn't
told.
marry her, Dimitri?
It does.
No. I'm already married. Why would I want to get married
If you
again?
wasn't, when I ask you these questions, motherfucker, if you're not married,
But I am, so it doesn't matter.
so that's a yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
He don't entertain the hypothetical questions.
Would you marry her, Rob?
Would you blood sacrifice to marry Taylor Swift?
Yeah, Rob, would you do that?
I blood sacrifice you often.
Dude, I really don't find Taylor Swift to
But
be
I take care of
attractive.
your family.
She's
though.
not.
I would take care. I don't even, but she's like a billionaire or some shit like that, ain't she?
I don't
So
understand why
you
they
just
love
marry her? It's horrible. Her music is horrible. The song Karma is literally a joke. Karma's my boyfriend.
All of us, man.
Listen,
Karma's the breeze in the weekend.
listen, Dimitri.
Karma's the cat on my lap.
Dimitri, listen. We have said some shit and have gone this far without getting canceled. You just doomed us, okay? The
Why?
Swifties are coming for our heads. She is.
I don't care.
behind us, okay?
I
She's
don't
a-
care. Her music is trash.
She is a cult following. Listen, I do not stand with this man. Do not cancel me, okay?
Even
not
if
come
she
from
wrote the
ahead.
music though.
Huh?
Like she probably didn't even write the music. She probably has
If it ain't-
ghostwriters. But listen,
They don't.
Dimitri
Nobody
was-
knows
he
you to
made a
cancel
good-
you, man.
Dimitri was about to make a good point. He was about to ask you, Rob. You would only marry Taylor Swift just for the money?
Yeah, for the team. That would
Uh,
come up
you
for
don't care-
everybody, man.
You don't find her attractive. Your personalities don't match. You would just get the money and
She's a little too
split.
skinny
No
for.
prenup.
She's a little too skinny
Yo.
for my liking.
The women. The women don't care about 50-50 until it comes to divorce.
I could only imagine the breakup song between her and Rob.
It'd be like, your asshole, your asshole, your asshole, your asshole, your asshole.
I met a boy from Baltimore.
Taylor, please, Taylor Swift, please write a breakup song about Rob 357. We want to hear it. That would be hilarious.
The whole song would just be like asshole, 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 asshole.
There's gonna be a song about how Baltimore broke her heart.
Right? Baltimore love thing like 50, right?
The Baltimore Love Fest. I met a black man in Baltimore.
I thought he was the one, but he broke my heart.
More broken hearts in Baltimore.
I guess the karma wasn't with me.
But I still
Wakanda
love him.
forever.
And then she went south of the border to Virginia to find a new lover.
He did me better than Jake Gyllenhaal.
Do you think her relationship with Kelsey is gonna last?
Does any
No.
of them?
We should just stop talking about her, honestly.
First of all, her song "Karma" is horrible
Why you keep talking about that?
because
one
it's
song,
so
man?
bad. But it was #1 on the billboards, dude. I'm like, how is this horrible song? But
All of it is-
I've heard some of her other ones, and they're not this bad. Like this song
Alright.
"Karma" is just horrible, dude.
Josh, I'd like to start a petition to
Okay.
change our intro music to Karma.
I've never even heard that
we did a
song.
All in
Alright.
favor, say aye.
I never even heard that song.
We'd get copyright strikes, so we could.
Yeah. Well, we can sing it. I got you, Rob. This is one of them. Karma's the what is it? How is it? I don't know.
Okay.
Karma's the breeze on the weekend. Karma's something something. Karma's the cat on my lap on the weekend.
Yeah.
Karma's my boyfriend. Yeah, it's that bad.
Stop it.
It's that bad.
Is that the chorus?
Stop.
Yeah.
I gotta hear
That
this.
sounds worse
I'm
than
gonna
Rebecca
play it real
Black.
quick.
Just look up the lyrics.
What's her name again? Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Rob's future ex-wife.
Mhm.
You might want to strap up on that one. It's been a lot going through that.
I want to knock her up.
Still knock her up with one of the jimmies on, buddy.
Hey. Yo, man. Turn it inside out and say I put another one on. You like that one, Dimitri? Like, I got you on the back. Wash it off real quick, put it in the one side so you know.
What kind of nonsense lyrics are these, dude?
Those are the lyrics that made Dimitri fall in
Spider
love.
Boy, King of the Leaves. My pennies made your crown. Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around.
Damn,
No,
it
but
sound
look,
like
here's the
she
chorus.
trying to
Look,
get
look
it
at
back
the
in
chorus.
blood.
Because Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god.
That's a
Mhm.
lowercase g, by the way.
Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't
Karma
you
is
happy
an
that
orgasm.
for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat.
Rawr. Wait, is it a trans cat or like an actual cat?
Yeah.
Like a gosh darn
A
acrobat.
transmission cat.
Me and Karma vibe like that. Spider Boy, King of Thieves. See, that's the thing. Like,
I bet
it's
Travis
about
Kelsey acts like a
Karma.
cat and purrs in her lap.
Doesn't
know who
she?
that is.
Doesn't she?
That's the football player.
Doesn't she support?
Yes, Travis Kelsey is a
the,
football player.
Hey, listen, we're fucking talking over each other, one at a time. Go ahead, Josh.
Doesn't
You want
doesn't Taylor Swift support the whole like green energy movement? Except she's like flying on her private jet everywhere, and then
Yeah.
it's like 100 like billion metric tons of CO2.
Okay, so
So
she
now
don't
she's
buy
talking
it,
about
too.
karma. Somehow, like karma is like her god. Like karma's on her side.
okay, so she supports Palestine, Joe Biden, global
Gluttony.
warming, not supports global warming, but anti-global warming. She also supports the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. She also supports witchcraft.
Her boyfriend's
Nice.
sponsored by Pfizer.
How you know she support witchcraft?
Because she's literally proclaimed herself as a witch. She also had a fake country accent for the longest time. And one of her
How the
songs.
fuck did we end up talking about Taylor Swift? We were talking about the shooting in Kansas City.
Because she is Kansas City
Not
now.
here.
She is the embodiment of Kansas City. She is the Chiefs.
Kansas.
She is the Chiefs. Okay, the Chiefs are her. She is the Chiefs.
Nah. And New
We
York
are
City,
one.
not Kansas.
6 times, New York City. I mean Kansas.
No, not here. Kansas.
When she clicks her heels 3 times, she says, "We're not in Kansas City anymore."
Because you sound like you're like from New York. Nah, not here. Kansas.
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised in Brooklyn. No, not here. Kansas.
Yo, that movie was so funny, man.
Life is beautiful. Yeah, he was shot 6 times. New York City. I mean Kansas.
Yo,
Dude, I heard the second one was like not even half as funny.
Yeah. I didn't even know they made a Joe Dirt too.
I never bothered watching it because I heard it was so bad.
I've
I tried
seen
to
it.
watch it, and it's nothing on the first one, man.
Yeah, the first one's hilarious.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Def Leppard sucks. What you gonna get? A Whab burger and some French fries?
How about a Weineken? You little sissy boy.
Def Leppard sucks. Yo,
Oh man.
yo, when he was reading the letter, man.
I found his parents.
Yo.
XOXO. Oh man.
Joe Dirt is awesome, man. I saw Joe Dirt Gang. Yo,
Oh man.
He goes to the bus station and he's got the septic tank taped up to his back.
Show me them boobies.
Yeah, one swing of this here ball peen, and this town is like going up in smoke.
And they hit it, and there was just crap flowing out of it.
It was some septic. It was a septic tank. Some kids slapped a
Biohazard.
sticker.
Biohazard sticker.
that redneck's worst dream, right?
And then not only that, he gets covered in all the dookie, but remember he carries around that frozen meteor that's like from the aircraft. It's all
Yeah.
frozen poop.
Yeah. And it had a peanut in it.
He ate his French fries off of it.
Yeah, you see the peanut? Dead giveaway. We call them Boeing bombs.
I would
Oh,
never
man.
actually sell you. I just want to see how much you're worth.
I'm only
That-
doing this for you because I heard you had that run-in with Buffalo Bob.
Yo, nothing happened. All right, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Where's
Yeah,
my
he's like,
Auto
yeah.
Trader Weekly?
I'm looking for a guy named Buffalo Bob. Oh yeah, my real name's Tim. What did you say your name was? My name's Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt?
Dirty.
He's like,
Dirty.
what did he say that he was gonna like? He was like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
Mhm. No, he was buff. What the heck was he?
He was gonna cut his skin off or something.
Yeah, it was Buffalo Bill, but he had a serial killer name. I forgot what it was.
Oh, that was like a name they made up for the movie.
No, it was that guy was real. Like the serial
Yeah.
killer, like
But it
Buffalo.
wasn't Buffalo Bob.
It was Buffalo Bill, I think.
Mm.
I'm not sure, but he was a real serial killer, and he used to put people in holes and tell them to. He would like skin them alive. So before he wanted to make sure their skin was moisturized, so it'd be You know, it wouldn't crack during the skinning. I don't know if it was Buffalo.
Silence of the Lamb.
Was that part of a movie?
It's a movie, Silence of the Lamb.
I thought it was a real serial killer for till now.
No, it was from the movie Silence of the Lamb.
Wasn't Beyonce.
I'm looking for a guy named Buffalo Bob.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So funny, man.
I can't do it, man.
Because you're not foreign.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
a
that
really
was a
good
good
laugh.
movie.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see the video? It was a Super Bowl Sunday video. There was a church in Cincinnati where the pastors punted the football, like they were doing a kickoff,
Mm-hmm.
and they punted a Bible.
What?
Yeah, man, I got the video here pulled up on Tickety Tockety.
What was the
Let's
point
see
of
it. But turn your volume down somehow, because it's freaking loud.
I got you. The TikTok videos on desktop actually have a volume slider thing, so
Ooh.
I will make sure to keep the volume low. Pastor kicked Bible at Super Bowl.
Taylor Swift has a Adam's apple.
Well, what are we kicking? Yeah, let's just go with tails. Would you like to kick or receive the Bible? I will receive.
Tom wins the toss, chooses to receive the Bible.
This was
Patterson
at
back
church.
with the kick. Oh my goodness! Was that
They slowed it.
At a recent Super Bowl themed Sunday church service, the pastor kicked a Bible across the stage to the cheers and applause of the congregation. Pastor Patterson is a teaching pastor at Crossroads Church in Cincinnati, Ohio. Many people are calling it outrageous and blasphemous, and others are saying, in what world or church does something like this occur? But what do you think about what she did, and why did they decide it was okay to kick the Bible? People
So, any thoughts on that, guys?
That's Taylor Swift right in the beginning.
So I saw a lot.
Enough
of,
for Taylor.
So I saw a lot of videos of Muslims
Shut up,
even
Adam's
being
apple.
like, "This is like absolutely ridiculous." Like even
Yeah.
like, they were basically saying like, even though I don't believe the Bible is the truth, this is just a disgrace to religion, you know, as a whole, and it's the downfall of religion as a whole.
You
And
say you don't believe the Bible?
no,
is
I'm
true?
saying I'm quoting what
Oh.
I saw videos of Muslims
Oh.
saying,
Oh,
you
my
know.
fault, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though they don't believe the Bible is the truth and the true word of Jesus Christ and God, they were even like, this is just wrong, you know.
How come
Yeah.
Christianity is the only religion that really get mocked?
Because it's the
'Cause-
truth. Because it's the truth. Why would the devil want to mock religions that are against the truth,
That you mean aren't against the truth?
or that are against the truth?
The
Oh, yeah, I
religions-
guess, yeah.
false
Yeah.
religions that Satan basically established to lead people away from the truth of Jesus and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Which is why I feel like Judaism also kind of ties into that too, you know, to where it's like they don't get it as heavy as Christians do, but like Judaism still follows like the same, you know, Old Testament as,
Mm?
you know, and
I wouldn't.
and the Jews are God's people, so I mean, like based off of that, like yeah, like Jews kind of still do get it, but yeah, Christians more
Jews
so
are
than it.
Jews get it pretty bad.
I'm talking about like as far as yeah, I mean,
Especially now.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't make
Mine-
fun of Jewish people.
yeah,
Like
anti-Semitic
you
and
can,
stuff.
yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
messed
like
up.
as far as like you don't hear people like mocking, you know, like the
Did
Old
y'all hear
Testament
Kanye West
or
say?
the what is it called? They're like scrolls and everything. Like what are the scrolls
Yeah, the
called?
Torah.
They
Torah.
have the Torah. Like you don't
Yeah.
really hear them mocking the Torah or anything like that. You know.
Because they can't.
The only like the people I do see, it's like it's usually younger people who are basically saying not about the religion, but the people as like in a cultural sense, like the Jews are, according to them, they're like, oh yeah, the Jews are committing genocide against Palestine and all that.
Because they don't know anything.
As far as the religious side, that I mean, I don't know.
See, look, when all the stuff started happening in college, right? What, like 15, 20, 15, 20 years ago, everybody was like, oh, it's only in colleges. Well, those people graduated, and then they took it to companies, and then the next generation graduated, and they were even worse than the first, and it's just been trickling down, and it's gotten worse and worse to the point now that we are where we are right now. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I never thought that. I don't know. Even my parents says like it's starting to look like the same thing that happened in Albania is going to happen here.
Oh, with the communism and stuff. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's like lately. There's been a lot of people like are just done with the woke crap, and they're actually pushing back. Thank God. You know what I mean? There's more and more people that are like, all right, I can't keep quiet anymore because me keeping quiet is not doing anything. And in my school, my son came home and, I read his homework and it was a freaking sex story. Or like, you need to pick a gender or some crap like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut you off, but did y'all see where Kanye West said the original Jewish people were black?
Yeah, they call them the Israelites or something. They call themselves something Israelites.
It's the Black Hebrew Israelite Church.
Yeah. That's what it was called.
They're all over, man. They're all over the place.
Uh,
Those are the guys that'll like they'll go out into like public areas and hold the signs, and then they'll have somebody like read the Bible really, really loudly.
mm-hmm.
And all black people and maybe some Hispanic people are descendants of the 12 tribes, and everybody else is Edomite, aka descendants of Esau, the Jacob's brother, the hairy man, the red,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very distorted way of looking at Old Testament scripture, but I mean,
I
that's
don't know,
something
man.
we could get into at another time because it goes pretty deep. And
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I tried several times to have to have debates with people a part of that church, and they all turned me down. I offered them many times.
Listen,
they wouldn't do it.
Hey, what do anybody that get told the truth does?
Well, if they can't handle the truth, they run away from it. Number one, they run away from it. Number two, they insult you. They do like a personal.
Oh, it gets
attack.
deeper than that. It gets deeper than insulting. They
will start yelling and just get really loud.
Or label you a racist, or what's some other words?
Xenophobic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, xenophobe. Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Is it like you hate Asians or something?
A person having a dislike or prejudice against people from other countries.
Oh, I thought it was just Asians.
Nope, it could be Asians, Jews,
Me,
Germans. It could be people from Norway.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't know.
So yeah, that was a very interesting video.
Some of the problems that Dimitri usually have, I don't want to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very unpredictable. Very unpredictable life.
Yeah.
That I live.
Yeah. Trust me, yeah. I was over there before, my nigga. You know. I can respect it though, man.
Bro, when they get sick, man, it's just nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like usually the oldest gets sick because he goes to school, and then like 3-4 days later, the youngest gets sick, and then that's when me and my wife get sick after they're healthy. So now they're healthy, running around, going crazy.
It takes them a couple days to get healthy, and it takes you like a week or two. Right?
Yeah.
I know, man. I know, man.
I thought you'd think it'd be the other way around because our immune system has some more practice.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. That shit is new.
Yeah, they got the concoction of children.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time, the oldest had strep throat. He tested positive for strep throat, except he had no symptoms, no runny nose, no fever. Like he wasn't. Like he was eating fine, he was drinking fine. Because usually when a kid's throat hurts, they don't eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he was eating fine, drinking fine, acting normal. He was just, he had strep, and it was like that. When we told the doctor, he's like, "Yeah, I've never seen this before." And then they retested him, and he came back positive again. Yep.
That's the melding of two Europeans, you know what I mean?
The strong.
From different parts, you know what I mean? The genes are just too strong. You know what I mean to me too?
Dude, when he's running around without his shirt off, dude, he is gonna be swole as crap when he gets bigger. Like he has no neck. Both of them have no neck, and they're just like this.
You wish you were like that, don't you?
Right? That's what I was explaining to my wife. I was like, one time I said, it was like, that's, the fact that they don't have a neck, that's good for fighting. And she was like, what are you talking about? So I explained to her. Like, I was like, you see, I have a longer neck. So when I put my hands up, I have to keep my hands up here and then duck my head into my shoulders. They won't have to do that. So, like, when you throw a punch and you got a longer neck, you got all this to hit. So you got to bring your shoulder up, right?
Nah, you just ain't got no chin.
I've never been knocked out, so go suck a dick.
You ain't never been hit hard enough.
So
you suck a dick.
So
I guess not.
Ask
you
Chuck
guys-
Liddell about that. Ask Randy Couture about that too. Chuck Liddell laid him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Randy was apparently on all the Mexican supplements when he was in the UFC.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, you don't look like that and act like that at 50-something years old without the juice, buddy. And not even just one juice. You have to have a bunch of juice. Like, it ain't just one thing. Not back then. Those were the saucy days.
Say it again. The what days?
The saucy days.
The Tito days.
They were all on everything, man.
The Tim Sylvia days. Tim Sylvia days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Tim Sylvia laid out a lot of good. Yo, one thing I will say, gear or whatever they call it, that don't make your chin better, man.
Gear?
Yeah, some people call gear like oh, that was Josh. I thought that was you. Like testosterone and all that, and stuff.
Oh,
chin better.
What are no. So the
gear.
Yeah, gear is it's some anabolic steroid. Apparently, it's like it's not that. Oh no, that's
I
trend.
thought it was an umbrella term, gear.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a steroid because I heard gear.
That's all steroids. They call it gear.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking. I thought,
because I know they have like trend. They have a bunch of stuff out now. They have a bunch of stuff out. I need to get into some peptides.
I don't know what that is.